Which or that? What's the difference? If you're confused, don't worry, you're not alone. Here's how to get your head around the difference once and for all. Here are two sentences. The dog which my mother gave me is called Jack, and the dog that my mother gave me is called Jack. The first difference to note is the punctuation. The sentence using which has two commas, here and here. The sentence using that doesn't have any commas at all. In fact, a good rule of thumb is you should never put a comma before that. So this and this will always look wrong. But there's also a subtle difference in meaning, and those two commas in the sentence with which are key to helping us see it. Notice how they function almost like brackets. The dog, which my mother gave me, is called Jack. The bit about my mother is almost incidental. The sense of the sentence is, I've got a dog called Jack and, oh, by the way, he happened to be given to me by my mother. The dog that my mother gave me is called Jack has slightly different overtones. In this case, the information provided after that is essential to the meaning of the sentence. It implies there may be other dogs. For example, the dog that my mother gave me is called Jack, but I also have another dog called Bob. To remember the difference, just think white. Use which for incidental information and that for essential information. These days, many writers use which without commas, where a careful writer would use that. For example, the dog which my mother gave me is called Jack, while the dog which my brother gave me is called Bob. Using the commaless which instead of that here is so common, I'd say it's almost become acceptable usage, except among the most pedantic of writers. But that doesn't mean which and that are completely interchangeable. The dog that my mother gave me, with commas, still always looks wrong. The that here needs to be a which. To sum up, just remember these three pieces of advice. First of all, never use a comma before that. Second, remember white, which for incidental information, that for essential. And finally, if in doubt, use which. It's used more often, so you're more likely to be right. I'm Dr. Clare Lynch of Doris & Bertie. Subscribe to the channel for more quick writing tips.